Good morning, guys. Unchain my heart, baby, let me be. Unchain my heart, 'cause you don't care about me. Every time I call you on the telephone, some fella tells me that you're not at home. Unchain my heart, set me free. Good morning, guys. Hey, Letty, happy Sunday to you too. Thank you. Hey, Steve, good morning to you. Josie, how are you? Yes, it's actually, I pray for everybody that was affected by the typhoon in the Philippines. That looked like a real doozy. I understand if there was any, the real damage was up in the very far north of Luzon. So, but my family in Cebu were unaffected, and I've heard from some people in Pampanga, and they seem to be okay. So, Yan Lee, hello, how are you? Happy Sunday to you. But anyway, here is a very gloomy, rainy kind of day. We had a typhoon in the U.S. We call them hurricanes that came ashore in North Carolina, which is a couple of hours drive south of me, and for the most part, it stayed down there. But I think it's the typhoon part is over, and now it's just a storm. So I think that storm is headed this way. So with the rain we're seeing now may be part of that. Hey, Bernadette, nice to see you. Nora. Yeah, Steve, definitely prayers for everybody in the Philippines and in the Carolinas here. And to understand, last time I looked, there were 6 people that passed away as a result of the storm. Hey, Jen, good to see you. So I hope everybody's doing fine. I understand that typhoon, I forget what the name of it was, began with an M. And then the Philippines had a different name for it. They have their own names for storms. But anyway, it's headed over to Hong Kong, from what I understand. I don't know how strong it is or anything like that. But hey, Thomas, hi, good to see you. Yeah, it's nature. Hey, Bubs, how are you? Hey, Ken, good to see you. Yeah, as I was on Jeff Lee Brown's Google Hangout last night. Played a couple of songs, but the algorithm kept blocking it out because I guess they were copyright. They're copyrighted by somebody else, so I'm not allowed to play them, or not too much of them anyway. So yeah, I would look at the screen, all of a sudden my feed had been muted. So I'm not sure what YouTube and Google are up to. No good, I'm sure. So anyway, the topic for today is where do you want to live? Do you want to live in the Philippines, or do you want to live in the USA? Or if you're from uh, another Western country, Australia, whatever. Do you want to live there? Hey, Delhi, I'm doing good, thank you. Motia, hi. Nice seeing you after a long gap. Yeah, I was just saying I got to be real careful with that. YouTube doesn't like it too much when I play somebody else's song. Now, I can play my own songs, and there's no problem there. But yeah, that drama is annoying. I don't partake of it. Not interested. I got enough going on in my life that I don't have any spare time to deal with that stuff. Hey, Derek, South Korea to New York. Yeah, on Korean Air, Derek. My flight out to Cebu is on Korean Air from Baltimore to New York, New York to Incheon, I think it is, and then from South Korea to Cebu. Oh yeah, China Southern. I don't think I've ever. Somebody asked last night about China Southern. I I don't think I've ever flown on them. Besides, I usually end up on Korean Air for some reason. Maybe also because their Korean Air is a partner with Delta, and I fly Delta a lot. I fly because I do so much work in the South. Yeah, Incheon's a nice airport. But yeah, my flight right. I'm leaving right before Thanksgiving and flying back to Cebu and visit my family. Before that, though, I gotta actually have to go to Nebraska. Believe it or not, I have work there. I'll be there for about 7, 8 days, depending on how things go at our customer's facility. Mm. Well, thank you, Deli. We enjoy having you here. Yeah, this is a more tame, not so not so no vitriol here. No arguing and fighting and stuff. So we just like to chat, have a chit chat, play some guitar. Life is good. They can't. Yeah, cancel flights because of the storm. Well, you don't want to be flying into one of those. Trust me, I wouldn't. That's for sure. No flight until the 19th. What's today? Today's like the 15th, 16th, 16th. Wow. So you're just kind of stuck in Manila, huh? Hmm. Yeah, you got some real limited options there, huh? Hey, Raquel, good to see you. I hope everything's okay. How's Hong Kong doing, by the way? I understand that Typhoon is headed straight for you guys in Hong Kong. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, is that on Korean Air? I presume that you're flying to South Korea. Oh, so it already hit Hong Kong? It looked like it was headed straight for it. Hey, Christina, good evening to you. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, we haven't even gotten into the topic yet because Derek is filling us in on his airline travels. Hey, Donald. Air China. I think it was Eva Air that I flew on. So I don't have and I believe that's an Australian outfit. Um, I've never been on one of the Chinese airlines, so I can't help you there. But Derek just had trouble. With who was that? China Air, China Southern. Yeah, China Southern. Like I said, I don't know if it's just because. Well, I mean, I fly on Delta a lot, and Korean Air and Delta are partners, so I usually end up on Korean Air because that's a long haul flight from Washington D.C. to to South Korea, and then another flight, which is not a short one, from Incheon to Cebu. So where in the Philippines are you, Delhi? Are you in Manila or somewhere else? Cebu? Hey, Vivian. Good to see you here. Yep, doing okay. I'm doing good. So I think Vivian, you were in Florida, right? Ah, Negros. Okay. I don't see why I can't show that. Ah, Detroit. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of Delta flies through Detroit as well. Bacolod, huh? Okay. Hey, Eden. Good to see you. So finally, Tokyo is missed by the typhoon, and Hong Kong's getting it, man. Hey, Dennis. No, I'm in Maryland, uh, just uh, just north of Washington D.C. I'm not sure where Vivian is in Florida. Miami. Okay. Okay. Hey, DJ, what's up, man? What's going on with you, brother? A little of this and a little of that, huh? Hey, Donald. Yeah, so you would, yeah, it's an interesting question because I love the Philippines, so I love hanging out there. But there are things that are important to us, especially older guys, um, and the availability of healthcare is one of them. Um, also, met a guy. I didn't really meet him; he was an online thing, but he used to say he was bicontinental because he and his wife half the year lived in they live in Maine, and the other half of the year in the Philippines. So it's kind of like the ultimate snowbird thing, right? when when it starts getting cold in Maine, it's off to the Philippines, right? Ah, Delhi, you're in Bangkok. Okay. Yeah, Thailand's a place it's on my list of places to visit. I've never been there. I would like to visit, check it out someday. So stay in touch, and then maybe I can get you to show me around when I finally do make it there. Those curves are getting round and tight. Yeah, girl, you better hold on tight. We're going for a ride tonight, and everything is gonna be alright. Hey, hey, Marilyn. Good evening to you, Nora. Yeah, I love the water. I love the water, Vivian. That's very true. The turquoise blue. Plus, I really enjoy fishing, so I had a blast fishing in the Philippines. I went over to Siargao Island, and there's a fellow over there named Mark who has a boat and does the deep sea fishing thing. So that was really a blast. It's raining. So, where in Thailand are you? In Bangkok, Delhi? The big city. Yeah, I hear you, Donald. Yeah, I don't think I've seen a lobster. A lot of shrimp. A lot of shrimp. And we were out fishing. I caught a really big mahi mahi. Was Was delicious too because we took it back to the lodge that night, and the girls filleted it and cooked it, and it was yummy. Talk about fresh fish, straight out of the ocean, right out of the Philippine Sea into my plate. Hey, Derek, thank you. I appreciate that. It's only the second time I've ever had a super chat. But I love seafood. Actually, I was. It's funny. I was just looking at a one of the videos I did back in 2016, I think it was, when Vivian and I went to the. Oh, okay, Deli, thanks. Yeah, Vivian and I went to the market in Minglanilia, and there was a bunch of crabs there, so we had crabs that night. She asked me if I like crabs, and I'm like, "Baby, I'm from Maryland. Are you kidding me? We love crabs here." So that was really yummy. So I've seen a lot of crabs, a lot of shrimp, a lot of other seafood, a lot of fish in the Philippines, but I've not seen a lobster. Although I'm sure they're there. I think there's some very colorful kind of lobster. I can't remember what it's called. Um, I can't I can't remember, but I saw it in a video. It might have either been in Japan or maybe Eden. Maybe you know about that very colorful lobster. What it's called? Some kind of special thing. Um, Eden may know. If she's still online, she might be able to tell us. Hey, Shani Lee, thank you. Jen saying lots of lobsters. Okay. Yeah, Ken, the Maine lobster, I think, is the one that's like world renowned. But I've never actually had one in the Philippines, or I've never even seen one in the Philippines. Yeah, thanks for joining us, Shani. We appreciate everybody. Hey, Angie, how are you? So I don't know what the name of that lobster is. Now you got me curious. Hey, Jenny, good to see you. Good morning. Thank you. Deadliest Catch. Yeah, that TV show. That's right. Click that thumbs up, guys. Thanks, Deli, for reminding me. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. I don't really care. But Alaskan lobster. I've never had Alaskan lobster either. Um, a lot of crab legs and stuff. But in Maryland, we have the blue channel crab. Actually, kind of in Maryland in the Chesapeake Bay, and then all around the South. They have them in Louisiana and Florida and all kinds of places. Oh yeah, you got the red tide thing going. I forgot about that. All right, Eden. I might just take you up on that. See, Eden, do you know the name of that lobster that's very colorful? It has a lot of different colors. I can't. I think it was in Japan. I saw it in a video. No, Donald, I've not had balut, and I'm not about to try it either. First of all, I don't really like duck that much, and I certainly don't want to eat a little duckling straight out of the egg, even if it is cooked. Spiny lobster, is that it? That might be it. That might be it, Ken. I don't know how it tastes. I've never had one. But yeah, in Maryland here we have these blue crabs, and the ones that Vivian bought at the market back were kind of speckled, but they tasted pretty much the same as the blue crab. So it was fine with me. I loved the. I had a great time eating that. Yeah, yeah, not balut fans. Hey, Lydia, good to see you. Yeah, balut is yucky. I agree. And I've never even tasted it, but it's not my idea of a good time. And I'm kind of it's funny. My stepson CJ is a giant rainbow lobster. Okay, the my son and stepson CJ is a chef, very good one. Well, his mother was Vivian was a chef, and his father was a chef. And CJ is a chef, very good chef, and he knows my eating habits. So he always tells me when I come, I got to go wherever he's working. Right now, it's at the Marco Polo Hotel in Cebu City, and he prepares the food for me, and it's all seafood and vegetables. I don't eat rice, and I don't. I mean, I do, but not a lot. I don't eat very much rice, and um, so it's mostly seafood and vegetables for me. Hey, Steve, no, yeah, Thomas, yeah, you got a little yucky face next to the balloon, huh? Oh, no problem, Marilyn. I asked about where would you rather live, in the Philippines or in the West? Um, yeah, that's right, Raquel. I mean, to each their own. We had a saying in around here: different strokes to different folks. So some people like balut and like eating duck. A good friend of mine, a Frenchman, Danielle, and he like loved duck. And there's a French dish called cassoulet, which is duck and sausage and baked beans, kind of thing. Really yummy. But I never did like the duck. I ate the sausage and the beans, but I didn't like the duck. Yeah, and Marilyn, I'm going to pass on trying it. So Thomas says excellent physicians in the Philippines. Yeah, yeah, I'm sure there are. I've actually not had any experience with the medical profession in the Philippines. Fortunately for me, um, yeah, Vivian, they pretty much have everything. Um, there's a lot of Japanese restaurants in the Philippines and Korean restaurants too. So, bamboo worm from Thailand. You guys, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I've heard people talk about evacuation plans. I don't know. Does anybody know how often the flights run between Guam and Cebu? Because Guam is U.S. territory. I don't know if you needed to go to the hospital, if you could go there or not. Hey, Stratacat, good to see you. In November, yeah, me too. I'm headed over right before Thanksgiving, but I'll only be there for a few weeks, and then I've got to go to Taiwan. Oh, the downside of still being a working guy. Uh, Still a couple of years before I can pull the trigger on retirement. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to scope that out. If you needed to get to a hospital in Guam, what would that take? Looking at a map, it only looks like a couple of hours flight. So yeah, still working stiff. That's right. Oh, thank you for asking, Vivian. They're doing fine. Um, just chatted with Shara. Haven't spoken to Christian, but I know he's doing good because his sisters report to me. Yeah, I still got a couple of years to go, Ken. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice that you can stay that long too. Would you say you're staying until April, Don? I mean, you know, um, that's a nice long stay. I would like to be able to do that myself, but unfortunately, with my work and the travels for work and everything, I've got to kind of uh, jump in and jump out whenever I can. This trip, I mean, they kept telling me they were going to send me over to Taiwan and then Asia or China, Tianjin. We have a customer there, and but everybody in management was hemming and hawing about when I should go and blah blah blah. So finally, I just said, okay, well, I'm going to take vacation these 2 weeks and go to the Philippines. And then after they get word of that, they're like, oh, well, can you stop in Taiwan after after you finish your vacation? So we'll see. I'm like, yeah, as long as you're paying for the airfare. Yeah, prior to that, in October, I've got to run up to Nebraska, Blair, Nebraska, to a customer there. Now, I know for sure next April I got to be down in Louisiana, so still a lot of running around I got to do. Uh, Sorry, Raquel, I really can't. Well, first of all, I don't know the song, but I can't really play other people's songs. As a matter of fact, I got cut off twice last night. I was on the Google Hangout with Jeff Lee Brown, on his channel, and I tried playing a couple songs because he requested that I do that Rolling Stones song, and I got cut off. So I guess the Google algorithm is monitoring for copyrighted music. So I can play my own songs, but I can't perform somebody else's song. Hey Donald, Ecoland, huh? Oh, and Deval. Okay, okay. I see. Oh, I met Hey Donald, I met Vivian online actually. Stratocat, I don't have a girlfriend right now. I guess I need a girlfriend first before I get married again. Raquel, you're replying? Hey, Marianne, how are you? Hello to you. You're welcome. Yeah, that's right, Raquel. Yeah, it all in God's time, things will happen. Your first time out of the states. Yeah, yeah, it's well, I'm a former Navy man, so I've traveled quite extensively in my life. So, um, but it's amazing how many people have never been. I mean, it's amazing how many people have never even been out of this neighborhood I live in. I mean, you know, maybe a 10-mile radius around this place, and people, just stay here. This is a nice place, but uh, still, there's a big old world out there to see. So there's a lot to do and see. I know. I'm really happy that because well, you guys know how much I love Vivian, and I was really happy that I was able to fulfill one of her dreams, which was to come here to the U.S. Before she passed away. So yeah, yeah, and um, and it makes you, one of the things about traveling around the world is it makes you really appreciate what we have here in the U.S. I mean, so there are a lot of people in this country that just have no idea just how good we really have it here. you know, yeah, I mean, amazing how many people. Yeah, that's right, Delhi. I mean, you know, I'm pretty much over the loss of Vivian, and my heart's open, but I just got to meet the right person, and you know, it may take a while to find that person. You know, so and we'll see. Um, we'll see what happens. That's all I can really say. I mean, because I'm not going. I'm going to the Philippines to visit my family, but I'm not specifically going to search for another wife. This is not my intention at all. But if I happen to meet somebody, that's fine. And yeah, you're right. Especially emotionally, it takes some time, and it takes meeting someone and spending time with them to get to know them before you can make any decisions about future relationship. It's Lilia. Hey, Lilia from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Well, thanks for joining us. So, yeah, um, one day I'll meet that person, and yeah, well, Vivian, you get out of life what you what you're brave enough to do. There are disasters everywhere. I mean, even here in the U.S., there's the California wildfires, and Hurricane Florence just came ashore in North Carolina. I mean, yeah, you live in Florida, so you've had your share of hurricanes, I'm sure. And you know, and so it really doesn't matter where you're at on the planet. There's going to be something. Um, Out in California, like I said, the Hawaii just got hit by a hurricane. Mexico has those earthquakes. I mean, um, you know, Puerto Rico. You're from Puerto Rico, and you know, got slammed by a hurricane. So it really doesn't matter where you go. There's always going to be something. You just got to take care of yourself. Right? Yeah, that's right, Raquel. To meet the right woman, just haven't met her yet, or maybe I haven't. Don't know it. I don't know. Hey, Donald, are you in Carolina? Is that Hurricane Florence? Yeah, there you go, Ken. Tornadoes. It really doesn't matter where you go. Hey, Melody, good to see you. Yeah, Raleigh, North Carolina. Okay. Do you get a lot of flooding in Raleigh, or is it mainly to the east of there? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Hurricane Maria. That's right. East and south, huh? How about you, Melody? Or did you get much rain or flooding where you're at? She's down in Georgia, around Atlanta somewhere. Yeah, don't move into a trailer park. I hear you, FEMA trailer, right? And it's funny. I was looking at I don't know some YouTube video about the houses that they build in the Philippines. It might have been on Terrence's channel, Foreigner in the Philippines, but it was talking about the traditional houses that they make out of bamboo and how they survived the earthquake a lot better than the houses that are made out of concrete block, because they were able to move. They were able to move a little bit. Um, but yeah, there's always something: a typhoon or earthquakes, hurricanes, tornadoes, wildfires. Hey, Mark, good to see you. Yeah, yeah. The live stream thing's kind of nice and it's kind of easy. Um, I'm still going to be doing produced videos. It's just lately I've just pretty much working for a living. It's taking all my time. it, so I have the weekend and I like to do the live stream on Sunday morning, um, my time. It's Sunday evening in the Philippines, and everybody can have a chit chat, and we can catch up and talk about the typhoons and everything. Yeah, that's right. The bamboo's not too stable in a typhoon. Had a little rain, but you're good. That's Melody. That's cool. That is cool. Thank you, Vivian. Yeah, it took a little while to get over losing Vivian. That's for sure. Well, that's right. Melody likes Florida, but you like Pensacola, that area, right? The Panhandle of Florida. Hey, Mark. Well, no problem. Yeah. Thank you, Vivian. You have a good week as well. Take care. Be safe. Yeah, like a Delhi to Nipa Hut type of thing. Oh, that's all right, Mark. Yeah, Vivian passed away. Complications from cancer. She had cancer, and it was last October, so it's almost been a year. Yeah, there's a lot of those bamboo houses in the Philippines, and so well, guys, been going for about an hour here. Anybody got have any other questions, points they want to make, topics? We didn't really talk too much about whether you want to live in the Philippines or the U.S. Only a little, huh? Yeah, Nipa huts. That's right, Nipa huts. Ah, no problem, Mark. Yeah, Vivian was very special indeed. Which, like I said, is part of the reason that I'm taking my time. I'm not just going out. I'm looking for a new lady, but you know, um, it's going to take a while. Um, no problem. It's not a problem, Mark. Don't worry about it. So, yeah, I mean, eventually I'll meet the right girl, and and the thing, the other thing is that um, somebody new is going to be different. I mean, I don't expect to find another Vivian. Vivian was one of a kind. She was very special to me, also very special to a lot of you out there. Um, and I don't expect that. I'm not looking for a replacement. Let me put it that way. So I'm not in a hurry. I'm just looking for the right girl. I'm sure I will find her at some point. Could be one of you. I don't know. But we'll see. But it takes time. You gotta get together, meet, spend time together, get to know each other. The online thing makes it easier to meet people initially, but you still got all the rest of it to do. And just like any relationship, it takes time to build that relationship. You know. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to wrap this live stream up. Say goodbye to everybody. Thank you, Mark. Yeah, hey, Lilia. Yep, takes time, but time heals all wounds. And, eventually it's going to happen. So, all right, guys, I'll see y'all later. Have a wonderful day and a good night for those of you in the Philippines who are fixing to go to bed. For those of us here in the States, have a good day, everybody, and I will see you next week. Bye.